Alright guys, just picked up some stuff at the garage sales right now. It's about 7:50, almost 8 o'clock. Started off as a slow morning, but we kind of picked up later on, like maybe about a couple hours or an hour ago. Kind of picked up. I got a few things before this, but this is probably the best stuff. A whole bunch of Genesis stuff, a system, even a Dreamcast, some Dreamcast stuff. But it's been a slow morning. It's a little foggy. I think it scared off a few people, but overall it started off to be a good morning. That box of stuff cost me 30 bucks, but when you see the stuff that's in there, I think it's well worth it. But I'll see y'all later, guys. Alright guys, how do I put this nicely? Today was a fucking crazy day. Just a lot of weird stuff happening today. I'm not going to get to it too much, but I found some okay stuff today. I found a particularly okay box of stuff, which I'll get to in a second. But man, today was just weird. But besides that, let's get into the pickups for this weekend. Alright, first, the first sale was these 3 games. He had a PS2 and a cardboard box, and he had a few games. Nothing too interesting that I was too interested in, but these 3 games kind of caught my eye. He asked 3 for $12 at first. I got him down to 3 for $10. So the first game is going to be Atari Anniversary Edition Redux. This guy kept it in good condition. It seemed like he never played it, but there goes that. And we have Midway Arcade Treasures. It's complete, nice condition. And Taito Legends, once again, complete, good condition. So 3 for 10 bucks, not bad. Next. Alrighty. The next sale I found stuff at was just some kids. They had set up some stuff, and I asked if they had any video games. They brought out some Wii games. I didn't have these yet. I paid the kid 10 bucks because he was a kid and he didn't make much money, so I gave him 10 bucks for these. First one's Ghostbusters on Wii. Complete, okay condition. Sorry. Next one, it's gonna be Sonic Colors. Not complete, but in okay condition. Pretty sure it'll play. Those were 10 bucks for those 2, so not bad. Alright, and then this was at the sale before I made my big haul. I go up to the sale. It looks like she was very barely putting out stuff. So I saw this, a GameCube. No wires, nothing like that. No controllers. But it actually had Super Mario Sunshine inside. It was a little rough, but I'm pretty sure I can get it to work. It wasn't marked at anything. And then she had this Sony multi-tap, PlayStation 1 multi-tap. She said she'd take 5 bucks, but she actually didn't have any change. So the change that she did have, I took the stuff for $8. So I had to pay more, but it's no big deal. 8 bucks for that stuff was not bad. Alright. And then, so then the next sale was the big haul of the day, which was just a cardboard box full of stuff. So what happened was, I go up and I asked if they had any video games. He said he had a Sega Genesis, and he didn't know whether or not he wanted to get rid of it. So I was like, how about you bring it out and I'll take a look, see what you got, and then we decided whether or not you want to keep it. So he brought about a big cardboard box with, like they said, Model 2 Sega Genesis, and had the one controller and the power cord, and then the RF unit. And then it also had a Dreamcast. Well, actually, I lied. There's no game in there in the system, but it came with 2 controllers, actually needed Dreamcast controllers, and 1 memory unit. And then, let me move this out of the way. We also had a few Dreamcast games. First one is Soul Calibur. Complete. And this one actually didn't have the game, so just one Dreamcast game. It's Virtua Tennis, no manual, no game. So, and then he had a whole bunch of Sega Genesis stuff. So most of this was just filler, but there were 2 good games that are worth quite a bit. That are worth talking about. NBA Jam, you have the first one. Super WrestleMania, RBA Baseball, Mickey Mania. That's a good one. I remember that one from a kid. Doom Troopers. That's actually another good one. So they had some quality titles in here. Sonic Spinball. All of these were loose. Sonic the Hedgehog 1. Evander Holyfield's Boxing. 3 Madden games that I don't give a fuck about. And Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. So these last 3 games were the ones that were worth the most. You have Jerry Glanville's Pigskin Foot Brawl. This one's actually worth quite a bit. It's worth like 20 bucks loose. Then you have these 2. So I didn't know this one was worth that much, but it's worth like 30 bucks. It's Rise Star on the Genesis, loose. Good condition. Just wish I had the box. And then the big pickup of this lot was Herzog Zwei. So really good game to find. A lot of Genesis games. I haven't found Genesis games in a while, but really good game to find. That whole box of stuff was $30. So really good for the Dreamcast and the Genesis, and the Genesis games, obviously. Oh, and it also had these few filler PS3 titles, nothing to rave about, but Assassin's Creed 3, Golden Axe, Beast Rider. I've never seen this before. It's pretty cool. Baja X1000 or Baja Slash 1000. Batman Arkham Origins. Call of Duty Ghosts, and Call of Duty World at War. Like I said, 30 bucks for all that wasn't bad. And then last uneventful pickups for N64 games. It took a while for him to bring these out. I spent like 30 minutes at the cell waiting. It wasn't really worth it, but 5 N64 games that I don't have yet. Army Men Sarge's Heroes 2. Lego Racers. Glover. Pokemon Snap. And Spider-Man. So, not a bad day. Nothing crazy. I'd probably say the best 2 things that I got were the Genesis lot and then the PS2 games from earlier, or the GameCube stuff. But not a bad day. Keeping it under 100 bucks is pretty good for this week. So, alright guys, I'll see you later.